Hi, Langan here. First of all, I just wanted to do a formal introduction to the two new goldfish, Pamplemousse and Nugget. I just think they are beautiful. And I did want to stress that I got these girls before the stuff with my other goldfish happened, not as replacements. I'm not a big replacer. And I also wanted to say that I noticed that I lost a few subs during those videos when I was expressing the sadness about pet loss, and some of that might be because people are disappointed in me because I preach being an expert and lost 2 goldfish in 2 different tanks, and one I didn't even know had an issue going on. And also maybe people just kind of were bored with the, okay, you're sitting in front of your camera crying. So I just wanted, I know those people are gone now, but I wanted to apologize to anybody that I let down. I know I'm a little bitty channel, but you all really matter to me, and I'm sorry that I let you down. And obviously, my pets really, really, really matter to me. Okay, and on to the video introducing these girls and talking a little bit about why bare minimum is not necessarily enough, because they are in what is considered bare minimum containment for them by American standards, and it's not enough, but to the naked eye it could potentially look like enough. It's a 29-gallon tank. I just have them in here for observation and as an isolation tank until I'm ready for them to go in with the other goldfish. And I thought it would be a good opportunity to talk about why, yes, a 29-gallon is okay to do a little growing out in, but there's just so many things that can go wrong when you're working with the bare minimum requirements for your pet. The first thing I think it's important to take note of when deciding if the bare minimum amount of space for a goldfish is enough is that how many gallons there are is really less of a factor than how wide and long the tank is. So, for example, this 29-gallon, that gives them each almost 15 gallons, and that's not a bad amount of gallons for a goldfish. It's not, but sorry, I had to adjust my camera. This tank is only a foot wide, and for my non-American friends, that is, oh, centimeters aren't on here. I'll do the conversion, but it's only a foot wide, and fancy goldfish, who will stay a little bit shorter than long-bodied goldfish, still get up to about 10 inches a lot of times. So to keep them in a tank that only gives them 2 inches of space to turn around in, that's just not a good long-term solution. It's fine for growing out, but it's just, that's just, it's you know, they don't want to live in that. They don't want to live in a foot of space. Do you guys see how good I am at doing things on my own? Another reason why I don't think the bare minimum is enough is because goldfish are actually social animals. They are sold in a way where oftentimes people believe that they can just buy one, but they really thrive best in groups of 3 or more. And while I had said gallons aren't terribly important, they're not gallons aren't important, but gallons aren't the most important things to judge things on. Goldfish do produce a lot of waste, and the more gallons that you have, the longer it takes for the parts per million of the icky stuff to mix in with their fresh water. It's as simple as that. And so 2 goldfish in this amount of space is okay. But goldfish are social animals and really do best in groups of 3 or more. It's just a thing. I don't know why. I mean, I think I do know why people want to get less so that they can, just have a big, beautiful goldfish to show off, but they need friends. A group of goldfish is called a trouble, and this is working out okay temporarily with just 2 of them because they are both female and they seem to get along very well. But if these had turned out to be a male and a female, there could be constant chasing behaviors. If they had been 2 males, there could have been some aggression. It's not as likely with goldfish as others, but basically it's really hard to sex goldfish early on. And if this had been a male and a female, that could have resulted in just constant agitation for them. And when there's 3 or more, you're more likely to have multiple genders. In particular, multiple females, and that makes things a lot better for them. And the last thing I want to touch on is just kind of the idea of minimums in general. Minimums are just that. They're the minimum care. And I think that as people who love animals, who are deciding to get a pet and take it into our home, we should always be making it our goal to give them more than the minimum. Goldfish have a reputation for being stupid, but they actually can maintain memory for up to 5 months, do tricks, and recognize different people and voices. They're smart animals, and we don't need to try to just give them the bare minimum. We should try to give them a happy life. And you know that I believe in doing that realistically. I don't think we need to be giving every goldfish 150 gallons. But we should be giving them more than the bare minimum, because they're our pets. And when we love our pets, they love us back. Thank you everybody who stuck with me through the loss of my other 2 goldfish. And thank you everybody who has subscribed and liked. Like I said, this little channel means a lot to me, and I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful day.